Hey you guys, Rachel here, just popping in once again to let you guys know that I have a podcast called Making It in Hollywood. Definitely go check it out. It's all about breaking in and succeeding as a young millennial in Hollywood. And if you guys want to check it out, the link will be in the description. Am I being scammed on Instagram? Now, like any wannabe influencer, which is what I am, as a YouTuber, I have to cross-promote a lot of my stuff on Instagram. I wasn't posting a lot, but recently I've started posting pretty frequently again because I am making new videos and it's very exciting. And ever since I started reposting, I've noticed a huge influx in the number of, I don't really know what they are. That's kind of the point of the investigation. Are they bots? Are they real brands? Are they real people? Are they like virtual assistants? I'm honestly not sure. So today I thought we'd do a little bit of investigation into comments like this. Yeah. So I just wanted to go through some of my recent Instagram posts and DM for collab and see what the deal really is. Is this a legitimate offer of a sponsorship? Is it a scam? What's the vibe? So my Instagram account has 4,643 followers as of this very moment. It's not a lot, but I feel it's pretty respectable since I've grown it all completely organically. And I also feel like my engagement is pretty high. I would say 200 likes is like the average per post that I get. I've only ever done one Instagram related brand deal in my life, and I was given free product and I was paid a fee to do the promotion. So I have a little bit of experience with doing Instagram collaborations. And of course, you guys probably know I'm an editor to a couple bigger influencers in the internet world. And so I know a lot of information about brand deals just from working with them. I kind of know how these things work for larger influencers, and I've seen a little bit of how it works for me as a much, much smaller influencer. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. My expectation of a brand deal is that I at the very least get the product for free. And at the most I get my extremely small fee. I think I made $50 on my one Instagram brand sponsorship, just to give you guys an idea. So let's dive in to my last few posts. So we're gonna start with this one, my first post back, and this was also the first post where I noticed I was getting a ton of these kind of comments. The first one that I'm gonna DM is ustella_scout_Addison. DM us at Ustella Boutique. So it's not the actual brand that's reaching out to me. It appears to be a scout. So I'm going to message them. And I'm just gonna say, I was told to DM you, with a little smiley face. The next one is Impulsidia. So yeah, these all seem to kind of just be fashion clothing companies. Okay, Impulsidia, I am also going to DM you. Okay, the next one, all still on the same post of me in that blue shirt. Hey, I came through your feeds and I absolutely love it. Let us send you free jewel to feature. DM me now. I would love a free jewel. This is a much, much, much smaller account, which is interesting. Oh, this is not the official account. I see. Okay, well, I'm gonna DM this account because that's what they told me to do. Okay, the next post is a picture of me and my boyfriend. This was me promoting my video relationship advice, answering your questions with my boyfriend. Check that out. It's pretty good. And what do you know? What do you know? Another one from Ustella, who I've already DM'd, and one from By Valley Collab that told me to DM By Valley Official, which is a account that does not really exist. So that's fun. So I'm just gonna DM that and say the same thing. You know, I'm just copying and pasting the same message, which was, I was told to DM. Then I posted a throwback picture of me drunk, and I got one that says, hit me up and making 5,000 no catches, let me know ASAP, Canada flag, America flag. That feels so scammy to me, I'm not even gonna entertain it. I'm just gonna go with the Vincier_Rose, which says to collab Vincier wears, then doesn't link to that. So I'm just gonna DM Vincier_Rose. Hey, I was told to DM. Copy and paste. Okay, then we have this photo of me in my inflatable pool out on my porch drinking some White Claws. I do look cute as hell in this picture. I'm not surprised that people wanna work with me. And work with me they do. Okay, I got one from Brute Impact _dope threads to DM Brute Impact Fashion. And another one from Bella Femme Era, which I imagine is someone's name, to DM Bella Femme models. So let me go ahead and do those. Oh, you guys, I'm already getting I'm already getting DMs back. This is very exciting. And then the last post, which is the most recent one I've posted as of me filming this video, is the picture of me and Ashley from Best Dressed side by side. So I have one on here from Jade Lynn, whatever. Have a question for you, gorgeous. DM us at kellyanna.shop. Global fashion brand, lifestyle apparel, looking for ambassadors. Let's message them. Every one of these accounts kind of seems to have the same vibe, which is clothing company, lifestyle brand, looking for ambassadors. So we've already gotten some answers, so let's see what they have to say. Stella Boutique says, hey lovely, we have an exciting opportunity for a few girls to join our exclusive ambassador program.
Ambassadors? Would you be interested?
I also got another one from Brute Impact Fashion. Thanks for reaching out. We have been looking for a few people for a potential. We have been looking for a few people to a potential collab. Okay, it's not just me. That sentence makes no sense.
We'll be happy to offer you 50% off any item in our store so that you can try our latest fashion trends and you'll become an official ambassador. You'll earn money with a 30% commission for every purchase using your ambassador code.
By Valley. Oh, this one tells me that I need to contact the main account. So this is not the collab account. It's not the main account. Impulsidia. Blah, 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 social manager, 40% off your entire order, blah, 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 discount for your followers. Okay, By Valley's main account got back to me, and it's the same kind of thing. Discount on your order, collaboration, publish your pictures on our page. You know, I'm looking at some of these accounts, and some of them have a lot of followers, so I can understand how it would be potentially good if I'm trying to build my influence on Instagram to collab or whatever with one of these accounts to get my photo out there, because then that could theoretically give me followers. But I'm noticing that even though some of these accounts have a lot of followers, their like level on their photos is similar to my own, and I only have 4,000 some odd followers. So the engagement is really low, which makes me think that a lot of these accounts have purchased their followers. That's a really good way to tell if an account has purchased their followers, by the way, is to look at their engagement. Obviously, if they're getting the same amount of likes as I do on a photo, but they have 170,000 more followers than me, or even just like 25,000 more followers than me, something's not right there. Feels like maybe some of those followers were purchased. Here's the other thing. So these offers that I'm getting seem to all kind of be the exact same, which is they want me to become an ambassador for them. They're going to give me a discount on their products, which I will buy. I will take photos in, and then they will cross-post my photos to their account, and some of these companies will give me a link that I could give to my followers. First of all, I personally don't feel like this would ever be a type of collaboration that I would do. And it kind of comes to just deciding what my worth is, and my worth is that I don't want to have to give a company money for the collaboration. So basically, even if my influence does nothing, like if none of you guys are interested in the brand after I post it and I don't get any commissions on my affiliate link, the company has still made money off of me because they're not giving me the product for free to try. They still want me to pay for it. And to me, that's just not the type of collaboration that I'm interested in, because the way that a Instagram collaboration should go is a company should give you some kind of compensation for your influence. That's the point of an influencer and an ambassador. This kind of exchange, that doesn't really seem to be happening because I have to give money to them to become an influencer for them. I don't know. I'm not saying it's like a scam because I actually don't know if it would work, but I'm certainly not going to be giving any of my money to these companies that I don't even really know that well. I mean, I could do research if I was actually interested in, but it seems a little strange. Feels like I shouldn't have to give them money or pay for the product if they want to use my influence and to create a relationship with me as an ambassador for them. On a larger scale of influencing, like a lot of the people I work for are ambassadors for larger companies, and I know for a fact that they get all their product for free and they get paid to be an ambassador for like a monthly collaboration and sponsorship deal. That's usually how these things go. Now, that's for a much larger influencer. I'm obviously much smaller, but it still feels a little sketchy that I would have to pay for the product up front. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna message back all of these companies and just say, no, sorry, I only do brand deals for free product or a fee, which I think for someone of my size is like, that's reasonable that I would just do it for a free product if I liked the brand, you know. You know, it's really interesting that I feel like I wonder who these people are that have left the comments on my page. Are they bots? Because that was my first thought. My first thought was, you know, the comments seem so generic and automated. I'm sure they leave hundreds, if not thousands of these same comments on tons of people's pages all day, every day. It must be a bot. And what's making me think is that probably the case is the fact that a lot of these companies seem to not be using their main account to leave these comments. Like they're saying, oh, DM our main page, or if I message them, they're like, oh, can you DM the actual brand? Because using automated bots on Instagram is against, I'm pretty sure, is against Instagram's rules. And so in an effort to not get their main brand page banned for using bots, they're using these alternative accounts that they are putting the bot automation into. That way, if the account gets banned, it doesn't actually impact their brand page, is what I'm thinking. Seems like that's probably the case. It's also, I suppose it's also possible because I see sometimes I get comments from someone that's like the brand name and then the person's name, like Jadalyn Lynn. That's someone's real name, but it kind of seems like it may not be a real account. It's hard to tell. And that makes me think that maybe these companies have hired like virtual assistants to just like scope out small influencers and spam comments all day. Commenting all that would take a lot of time, so it would make sense to like kind of hire maybe like a cheap virtual assistant. That's also another potential of who these people are. Either way, none of it feels genuine, so I really wonder how many people they actually get to be brand ambassadors. Looking at some of these accounts, it looks like the people that they're reposting are smaller influencers who have posted these pictures. So obviously, you know, the people are getting the products, it seems, which is a good sign. But I really wonder, like, who it's really benefiting, because let's see, you're a small influencer, you get this offer. You take it, you get a discount on the product, so you're still spending money. Now, maybe less than the product is supposedly worth, but something tells me that the markup on these products is probably really high, so the discount is more like what the actual item is worth in the first place, so the brand's still not losing out too bad. You pay the money, you make the Instagram posts, sure, you get extra content, and then you get your post potentially cross-promoted on the brand's website. But like I said, it looks like a lot of these brands, they're either really small or they look like they have bought a lot of followers. So I don't really know how beneficial that would actually be. It would be really interesting to see. Although looking at a lot of these influencers, they don't have a ton of followers and they've been posted on these pages for a while. I wonder how many followers actually came from this partnership, ambassadorship. I don't know, it just seems like maybe this isn't necessarily a scam. Definitely, fishy. Okay, so at first nobody was responding when I responded, I only do brand deals for a free product or a fee, but I actually did get a couple responses, and this is interesting. Basically, this one says, we're working for an influencer program like that, but it isn't quite ready. What we can offer for now is a large discount just to break even and a way for you to earn some good money too. So this kind of brings another thing to light, which is maybe that these companies who are asking to DM are just, they're not big enough. They don't have a budget for influencer marketing. So this is their attempt to buy into the world of influencer marketing, which I think is really an extremely effective way to advertise, especially like a Instagram boutique company, which a lot of these seems to be, without losing out on any money, because, you know, potentially they could be losing out on money if they were to give me a free product and then none of you were to buy anything, right? Then they would have lost out on that. So this is kind of a safe way for them to dip their toes into the influencer marketing world without losing money. And that I completely understand from a brand perspective, but I just feel as if maybe it's potentially not the most valuable thing for me as an influencer. You know, I'm not totally sure. I will say that the method that they use for me to even find out about this, which is spamming comments, I feel like is not like the most above the board way to communicate, but also it's probably proven effective to them, because if they comment on 1,000 people's pictures a day, you know, some of them are bound to respond and they'll sort of get this moving. And like I said, there's really no loss for the company because the influencer is paying for the product. So I understand where they're coming from, and I don't really think it's a scam as long as the influencer actually gets the product is good, and actually would get commission on their link. I Googled a little bit on the internet about this and I didn't find too much, but what I did find is that there is a scam out there where company will only make you pay for shipping and then not send you the products, and then they've made that shipping money off of you. It feels like some of these could potentially be like that because you are buying a product and then they could just ghost you. Like it could be a scam like that. So I would just be wary of these kinds of things. Definitely look and see the other influencers they've posted on their page. Maybe DM them and ask them how it went for them if you're actually really interested. The thing is, for me, I don't really want to be like a Instagram influencer per se. This is more just like a hobby, something I enjoy doing, and while I would love obviously to grow my following, I don't feel the need to participate in deals like this. But I can understand how, if that's someone's goal, this would be a really intriguing offer as a really small creator to expand influence and look more legit by having collaborations with companies. But I would just say be really wary of stuff like this. It felt scammy to me in the first place, which is why I even sat down with the camera and started recording this. And if something doesn't feel right, definitely never go for it. You know, always trust your gut. And also, I would say another piece of advice that from a really small creator who makes basically no money doing this, so take all of this with a huge grain of salt, is just to like know your worth. My watch keeps going off because I keep getting responses from people. Yep, same response every single time. Well, I will say that this investigation, I did figure out what the brands are actually doing. Do I like it? I don't know. But let me just say this. If you are also a very small influencer on Instagram and you are constantly getting DMs like this, now we know what they want. Now you know what the deal is. This video was kind of random, but I just really wanted to know. I literally had this idea like 30 minutes ago, sat down, filmed it, DM'd them, and already feel like I have my answer. So anyway, thanks you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and what do you know? Follow me on Instagram. I make new videos every Thursday, and I'll see you guys next time.